Types of African man you should not get married to. As a foreign lady or even I follow African sister, don't get married to this category of African men I'm about to mention on this content today. So open your eyes widely so that you don't fall into the wrong hand. Our intention is for you to have a successful, healthy, peaceful, loving, happy and productive relationship with your partner. Okay guys, do well to like, comment, share and subscribe. Just smack the notification bell so that you get updated whenever we upload content, helpful content that will interest you. Don't marry any African man who is mommy's boy. Mommy is still pampering him. Mommy is almost still breastfeeding him. Mommy decide in a lot of things, the kind of friends he keep. He's still a boy. He don't know his left from his right. It's still mommy pushing. It's still mommy directing. Please, my dear sister, don't marry that type of an African man because you will end up regretting it. Because in your home, you will find out that if you marry with that kind of man, you won't come and change him. Marriage doesn't change anybody. He will still take instruction from the mother before he give you 1 naira for anything. He will still take instruction from the mother before he do anything in the family. He take any decision in it matters, in things that matter. He will always depend or rely on mommy's decision before he do anything. So if you find out that my African brother that you are in a relationship with is that type of mommy's boy, please run. No, don't marry him because he will end up frustrating you in that marriage. Mommy will come and decide the type of meal you will eat, the amount of money your husband will give to you, how your husband is going to take care of your family needs. Your mom, the mother will always come there to decide on to instruct him on what to do. Who takes instruction from mommy for anything he want to do? Yeah, I'm not saying your husband should not be respectful to the mother. No. You should respect your mother-in-law. I'm not saying you both should not seek idea from her if need be, but not taking instruction, directive, seeking permission in all things. If you find out that that's my brother, that your partner is still depending on the mother before taking decision, before spending his money, before doing any kind of thing, before making any embarking on journeys, please, my dear, he's not man enough. Bible said a man will leave his mother and leave his father to cling to the wife. If that man cannot do anything without the mother, he is not man yet. Allow him to grow up. Allow him to be a man. Don't go frustrating yourself in the name of marriage, which will not all go well. Okay, so if he's always saying, my mommy said I should do this, I did this because mommy suggested it, I did that because mommy said it's important, I did this last year because mommy, like mommy. Figurative, your African partner is a mommy's boy. If he's a mommy's boy, now that you are still dating him, now that you both are still in a relationship, don't marry him so that you will not regret it. Another kind of African man I will discourage you not to marry is a stingy type of African man. Yeah, there are people who are very, very stingy. Although they are rare, African guys know how to take care of their woman, they spend for their woman, but there are few of them who are very, very stingy. Arrogant, like their hands are folded in a strong form like this, like they cannot release anything, they cannot give anybody anything. They don't give to friends, they don't give to family, they don't give to strangers, they don't give to beggars, the needies, they don't do anything, they don't give in the church. Their hand is so tight that they don't want to release any pin for anybody. That type of man that will have enough, not that he's not having, he's okay, he's having, and you are in a pressing need that requires his assistance. He's just telling you, oh, take care now, manage now, look for solution now, sorry babe, stuff like that. In there, baby, like He just always telling you things like that without looking for or providing solution for it. It does not necessarily has to do with his money. I'm not talking about finance alone. No, 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 no. There are men who cannot even give you their suggestions. They are not free to give anything, even if idea, support, physical support, or anything. They cannot give. They don't know what is giving. Don't marry that kind of man, because he will end up preparing you right there in his home. Okay, so figure out if that African brother you are in a relationship with is tight hand type. If his hands are tight that he cannot give out anything, run for your life. Okay, don't marry an African brother of mine that is just wasting your time. A time waster. Don't marry a time waster. There are people you will be in a relationship with. All they do is to enjoy the moment, to share with them, enjoy whatever fantasy, whatever they derive joy from you or being with you. They don't have any plan, they don't have any future with you, and they are not saying anything regards to that, and they are not working it out. You are not seeing any signal on any light, green light, yellow light, red light. You just want to keep you there for the intentions best known to them. Even when you will need clarification, or when you ask them questions via that, asking them the direction you both are going to, what this relationship stands for, they will only tell you that they are not ready yet, that you should give them time. Yes, you have been in a relationship with this an African brother of mine for a long period of time, and you ask him to know what his intention is, if this relationship where is leading you guys to, or if it is going to lead to marriage. Or you ask him, for things like that, and all he could say to you is that he's not ready now, he's not ready yet, you should give him time. Time to do what? Time to think about he time to think about what you both are sharing, settle if you want it to settle down with, or what, or time to make money, have a warehouse or truckload of money. I don't really get why he should be in a relationship with you for a long period of time. I'm not giving you clarity of where this relationship is leading to. So if you find out that the African man that you are in a relationship with is a time waster, sister me, run, leave him, and move forward. God Almighty will send you someone that is going your direction. Remember, when you are in a bus stop, it's not everybody you meet that is going your direction. It's not every bus driver or any bus you meet there that is going to your direction. So if you actually come in contact with a bus that is not going to your direction, you will not just enter it because this is the bus available, or this is what the one I have seen for now. You stay on it, wasting your time, or going that direction where you know it's not leading to where you are going to. No, you have to wait until you get the one that is going your direction. So if that your African man don't want to direct your relationship, or don't want to clear you, or don't have anything interesting or any feature with you in that relationship, don't allow him to keep you there in his bus, in that bus stop, in that same bus stop, wasting your time in vain. He's not going your direction. Why are you in that bus? Why are you with him? Leave him alone and wait for the bus that is going to where you are heading to. All right. Next is an African man who is unruly. Yeah, what do I mean by this? An African man that doesn't listen to anybody or any kind of advice or any kind of suggestion or opinion, even when he know that opinion or that advice will favor him. just for him to, he don't just want to give room for anybody to tear him or anybody to come in or suggest for him or to do anything for him. He cling to his own decision even when it is wrong, even when he himself know that he's saying the wrong thing or taking the wrong decision. He don't want to give anybody chance for suggestion or advice. He don't listen to anybody. He don't have anything anybody he submit to. No mentor, no advisor, nobody at all. He is just all by himself, and whatever he says stands. Whatever he says stand, whether it is right or wrong, whether it is hurting him, he don't bloody care. He don't listen to you. He cannot say, okay, because this is my woman, let me just leave this thing, or let me just listen to her. He don't give anybody listen ear. He's unruly. He's just there to rule and believe that nobody will rule him. Nobody will. Like, don't get married to unruly kind of African man. If another type of African man you should not marry, don't marry an African man who is indecisive. He cannot take decision on his own. Yes, we say that African man should seek opinion or idea from someone who is higher than him. It is good for him to do that once in a while. But a man who always bring out everything to the table of everybody or any kind of person before he decide on what to do, he cannot make up his mind and say, okay, let me choose, or even after listening to everybody, let me do this is my decision. He allow people come in and take decision for him from left, right, center. Anything he want to do, everybody will hear about it. Don't marry a people pleaser or someone that want to please everybody at all time. He want to do what Peter say he should do so that Peter will not be angry. He want to do what Paul say he should do so that Paul will not be angry. He want to do what mommy said I should do because he don't want mommy to be angry. My sister said I should do this. I don't want her to be angry. This my friend or my colleague requested or said I should do this. I don't want her to be angry. And he's not doing it because he's willing to do it, or because he really want to do it, even when it is hurting him. He just want to do it to please them. He just want to do it to please a particular person, not that he really want to, or maybe that is what his own decision. He don't have decision. He allow people make decisions for him from left, right, center, and he just want to please them at all point, at all cost. It's not good, because these people also will end up telling him or ruling your marriage for you, telling him what to do, and he will end up doing it to please them instead of to please himself. He just prefer pleasing other people and displeasing himself. Any man that does that is not good for you, because it's going to pepper you when you enter there. All right. Don't marry an African man that is ready to spoil you. There is this type of men that are there to do anything you want. They are there to please you at all points. They are there to obey your decision. They are there to obey your instruction. They are there to submit to you like they are a woman or your baby. They are there to follow. They are there for you to lead them. It's sweet, or like it can be enjoyable if your man is being there for you or giving everything up to you, but that is excess of it is spoiling you. Yes, because you don't want a man that you will lead. I believe every woman wants a leader in a man that know where he's going, a man that have direction, a man that can sit on the driver's seat, not a man that you can push to the left today, tomorrow you push him to the right. He cannot say no. He don't have a stand of his own. He don't have a say of his own. Whatever you ask him to do, he do like a baby. No, I think that kind of man, you will not enjoy him. You will not enjoy that type of marriage. You will one day cry for a man that other women have. Don't marry such a man that is ready to spoil you at all time. You know he's weak, when you know how to manipulate him. Whatever you do, he let you get away with it. He cannot say no, enough of this, or this is not good, I don't want this. He's not that type of man. Whatever you want to do, whatever you have done, even when you're putting your hand in the fire, he's there, he's moping, he's just looking at you. He cannot say no, babe, this is wrong, or that will hurt you. He's just there, like, or there. You don't want that kind of a man, and I know you will not enjoy it. Like sometimes it could be enjoyable, but one day you will need a man in your life, not a man that you be pushing, not someone that you be pushing like an object. You tell him to go left, he go, like he just behave like a zombie in your hand. You don't even pick offense, you don't know when to pick offense, you don't know when to say no, you don't know when to say yes. Whatever you do is right, and you call that love. That love is pepperish. You don't have decision, you don't have objection, you don't have suggestion. He's just there to take instruction, like he's just a baby. I don't know if you want a baby or you want a man, but all I'm saying is that if you have African man is that type, you can push and push. Please, it's not man enough. He is not man enough. Okay, so don't marry him. Let him go and grow up. Let him go and grow up. That man that will let you go away with anything you do, it is not good, because he will even allow you put your hand in something that will hurt you, or put your leg in a place that you will cry. And excessiveness of anything is damn bad. So if he's that man that will spoil you, that's not ready to bring any positive change or make any positive impact on you or give you positive directive or suggestion, girl, leave him alone. Leave him alone, because such a man will not even impact even in your dream. That is not a man. That is not a man. You don't need such man, so don't marry him. Last point I have here is, don't marry a man who is jealous, who is insecure. I think insecure is the right word to use. A man who is insecure about you. A man who will call you every minute of the day to find out where you are, who you are with, what you are doing with the person, or what you guys are discussing. If like he don't give you breathing space because of insecurity. It's not that he's caring for you just to make sure you are okay, but he will go in detail to find out things and things. Who is the next person sitting close to you? Are you in the public transport? Who is sitting to you? What's the person doing? Is the person looking at you? Is he smiling at you? Like, he want to know what to do at all time in order to protect his investment. Like he want to protect you so that another person will not come close to you. Not that he's taking care of you. That man that is very, very jealous, that could be jealous even to the extent when someone greets you on the way or on the road, he will start reading meaning into the greeting, checking and figuring out if that greeting is a mere greeting or not. Like, he's not comfortable. He's always there. He thinks his presence is needed at all time in order to protect you. Like, in order for him not to lose you, the only thing that is left for him to do is to write his name on your forehead or your clothes and say, don't near her or don't touch her. She is choosing, she is mine. Like, that kind of man. It sounds crazy, like, because this kind of man will always not be comfortable any moment you are not with him. Any moment I cannot see what is happening around you. You can be making call with him or taking his call and he hears voice from the background, and that will be a problem. Like, you must explain who owns that voice. Like, even if you are in a public place or in a road or where you're buying stuff or things like that, he will always want you to explain and explain and explain. What happens in the office, you will explain in detail. Anything that happens on daily basis, you will explain in detail. It is not good for a man to be insecure. The same thing applicable with woman, because only imagination can make him even think what you have not, you as a human being have not think of trying or doing. He will always imagine that you are cheating. He will always imagine that you are spending time with someone else. He will always imagine that you are, imagination can just be confusing sometimes. He can just, start judging you based on imagination. I'm not saying for a man to be jealous is not good. Any partner should be jealous, I think it's also proof that the person loves you, but not when you do it excessively. Like, you're always not comfortable, you are always not feeling free, you are always not trusting the person of being capable of taking care of herself, of being capable of protecting herself. You always, as a man, you always think you would be the only person or only protective measure she have. Thereby, you are just putting call across at all time, trying to be around her at all time. This kind of situation can even make a man to ask the wife to stop working, to stop working and become a housewife, so that she will not go out there and mingle with others. He checkmates your activity, social life. You don't want to socialize so as for him not to lose you. He don't want you to mingle with others so that he will not lose you. He can even stop you from going to a particular church because he's not comfortable with the people that you are friendly with in that church. He can even stop you from doing a lot of things. He asks you to stay away from your friend just because it's not secured. He don't want to lose you. He want to secure you, and he think, you being within his space is the only means for him to secure you. This kind of man doesn't have any trust in you, and with any marriage or relationship without trust is a big disaster. Is a disaster. So there will not be peace, because all imagination will always play a tricks in that relationship and always bring in problem. So if your man is having this problem of insecurity, is always too jealous, about you and things, I think he's not man enough to be your husband. Don't marry her. Okay, my African brothers are so loving, so charming. They are everything you need. Very few of them that doesn't deserve you as a wife. So open your eyes widely so that you not fall into the wrong hand. Oh, remember, our intention is for you to have a successful, healthy, peaceful, loving, happy, and productive relationship with your partner, especially when it has to do with African soul or African lover.